everyone, and welcome back to Highway to Hull. This is episode 2, and as you can see by the league table down the bottom, things haven't been going very well. So let me go into the schedule and show you where we left off. So we started off with a 0-0 draw against Crystal Palace. We did very well to draw in that one. Played some decent football, and a draw I was happy with in the end. Now this was an annoying game, 1-1 against Burnley. Now if we want to stay up in the league, this is a game that we have to win, and we were winning it through El Mohammadi. James Tarkowski got sent off, and it's so disappointing that Andre Gray was able to get an equaliser with 5 minutes from time. 2 points definitely dropped in that one. We then went on to Southampton at home, lost 2-0, terrible performance. I'm going to put it down to being on TV. We were nervous and stuff, but no. But in all seriousness, it was a terrible game, and something that we looked to bounce back in, and we did in the Capital One Cup second round. We defeated Notts County 2-1. We pretty much played the first team. We don't have enough players to sort of rotate around, so it was pleasing to see that the first team could get off on a winning front in that competition. We then came back and played Manchester United away from home, which we lost 2-1. Unlucky, I think to say. Unlucky. Could have got a draw, but Ibrahimovic scored in injury time to give us our second defeat, in the Premier League. We then had Arsenal at home, and we got absolutely pummeled. It was atrocious. We were awful. We were 1-0 down in 4 minutes. We equalised, and I thought maybe we could go on and get a good result, but then they just absolutely hit the floor with us. Just absolutely wiped the floor. It was awful. Then we travelled to Goodison Park to take on Everton. Now Everton have had a very, very good start, and it showed. They were absolutely fantastic. Now we took the lead in this one in the second half, but then a minute later Morales equalised, and from there the game completely turned on its head, and we got absolutely battered once again. Another poor showing from us. We then returned to the Capital One Cup third round against Championship Norwich City, which we won 3-1. Abel Hernandez with a hat-trick. A very, very pleasing performance. Hopefully something that we can take in today's game against Middlesbrough. Now, if we look at the table, we can see that Middlesbrough lie in 20th position, and we are one place above them. This is a must-win for us. And you know what? So early on in the season and in the series, such an important game. We need to win this one if we want to stay up. So if we go to the tactics, this is what we're going to be playing. Now, I want to have players covering the pitch, as it were. And I think this is a good way to do this. We have 3 at the back in Davies, Maguire and Dawson. We have Robertson and El Mohammadi as wing-backs. Is it David Livermore? It's Jake Livermore, isn't it? My bad. Jake Livermore in the centre on his own, with Robert Snodgrass and Stephen Pienaar on the right left-hand side. We'll talk about him in a minute. And Hernandez and Diamande up top. So going back, we did sign Stephen Pienaar on a free transfer. This was one that was going to be brought in around when the last 2 signings were brought in, but it took a long time. We couldn't actually afford it, and we got to the point now where we can. So Stephen Pienaar is in the van, and I'm very happy with this because we needed someone on the left hand side who was first team quality. We got Sheyi Ojo on loan from Liverpool, but we needed someone with Premier League experience to come in and sort of lead the team on to better things. I don't think we've played him yet. No, we haven't played him yet this season. Cause I think he came in with an injury. I can't remember exactly, but he hasn't played yet. This is his first start, and what a game to start off in. So, 19th against bottom. Very, very crucial game. We're at home, which makes it even more crucial. We need to do well here. We're going to give Pienaar a number. We'll give him, I always like the number 20 on a winger. I don't know why, I just do. So let's move on to the game. We'll send the assistant to that. I can't be bothered with all that rubbish. So if we move on, ask Williams to take the team talk. Everyone, most people seem motivated. That's good to see. This is a huge game, and here we go. As we need to adjust this. No, don't need to adjust the speed. The speed's fine. So ball's put into Diamande, out wide to Snodgrass. Can he find some options? He put the ball in for Hernandez. We're in the box very early on, but Middlesbrough are going to clear their lines, you'd think. Yep, Valdez knocks it long. And the highlight still goes on. Is it going to be an early goal here? Here comes Stuart Downing. Now Negredo. George, nope, and there's the end of the highlight. Kind of a pointless one. But we got into their box very, very early. That's very, very pleasing to see. As Robertson throws the ball into Pina, now Diamande. Hernandez now can run at the defence, and it's an awful shot in the end from Abel Hernandez. He's been very prolific in the Cup, and he's been the main goal scorer in the league so far, so hopefully he can hit the ground running in this game even more and get us some very vital goals. So we're entering the 15-minute mark. Most of nothing's really happening, as you'd expect. This probably is going to be a bit of a ball fest, like the first game, unfortunately. But I thought I'd record it because it's such high stakes at this early point of the season. As again, nothing's happening. We might change the mentality, maybe to attacking because we're at home. I think counter at home is kind of a bad thing. I've been using it because we've had a lot of away games so far. I didn't really want to go attacking. I wanted just to sit back and soak up the pressure and then go. Because we've got some very quick players. But unfortunately, it hasn't really worked yet. So it's something that I'm going to have to look into a bit more. As we're approaching half-time, and it's still 0-0. Not a chance yet in this first half. Which is a pretty poor showing, if I'm honest. I expected to be going into this game and really taking the game to them, but we haven't yet, and it's been disappointing. We're actually going to take Pina off because he's actually knackered by the look of it. We're going to bring on Sam Clucas, I think, and then we'll ask Williams to take the team talk. Okay, the goalkeeper and Dawson seem motivated. That's not really too great. If we can sort of talk them up, I guess. He looks happy. I don't really think that's really useful, to be honest. If they look happy, I think they've got to look motivated. Well, we've got a few more people looking happy, so hopefully we can go on now and win this game. As Middlesbrough gets kicked off in the second half. This probably won't amount to anything, this highlight. We've cut it out, and there is the end. Hopefully we can get some more chances now. We're attacking. There's Ledbetter whips in the corner. Oh, it's a good block, and Dawson knocks it away. Early signs there from Middlesbrough. That's kind of worrying, seeing as we're the home side. We have to hit the ground running in this second half. 50 minutes in, and still nothing. Hamdi has a throw in here. Snodgrass lets it go, and Gibson's going to clear the ball. Now here comes Dodo. She's looking for options. Livermore with a great challenge, but Adoma's there to pick up. Dodo again into Negredo. Back to Ledbetter, who's on a booking. Surprise. Adoma's gone past his man. It's a good crossing, but David, we've got three at the back. We're swarming the box when crosses come in, which is nice to see. Ledbetter to Adoma. Now Dodo slips it through Negredo. He's offside, thank goodness. We would have been behind there. Thankfully it's offside, and we're not creating anything. And it's a shame, because at least in the games where we've been heavily beaten by, we've made chances. Clucas, Livermore into the box. Oh, it's a great save by Valdez. And it's a corner to ourselves. Robertson will whip it in towards the back post. It's headed on, and Clucas will chase. And he's won the throw-in. Nice to see us getting forward now. Can we carry that on for the rest of the game and try and find a way through? I was just saying, even in the games where we've been battered by teams, we've made chances. We haven't really done that today, and this is a game where we need to actually get forward and create chances. Diamande, oh, it was a tame effort in the end, but it was a good ball to find him. And Valdez is all over it. Let's make some changes, or a change. I'm not really sure who to bring on. We could bring on Maloney, I guess. Snodgrass is it's been okay, but again, not really pulling the strings. We can bring on Huddleston for Livermore, and we'll see if what these changes can do. We look pretty good defensively, which is very pleasing. I say that as Middlesbrough have a highlight. His Gaston Ramirez, and Davies cuts it out well, but they're still on the ball. It's a great ball for Downing, and he's offside. And again, very thankful because we conceded there. But it looks like at the moment it's going to be another 0-0 draw. 2 goals disallowed for Middlesbrough. Thankfully, it's a corner to them on the edge of the area. Here's Odoma, a corner looking to turn his man, and he's put it wide. Interesting corner there from Middlesbrough. But 10 minutes to go. We need to push on. I'm going to change it to overload. This doesn't really do anything this year I've seen, but hopefully we can do something here. And that's a great ball over by Davies, and Hernandez is in. Can he score? No, he's put it wide. Oh, that was the chance to wrap the game up. But the chance has gone begging. And now Middlesbrough come forward now. Are they going to make us regret missing that chance? Here's Odoma up against Robertson. Cut back for Ledbetter. Great challenge. But Middlesbrough is still coming forward. Here's Gaston Ramirez. Ledbetter. Odoma. Barragan. Odoma. Can he cut it back to someone? He can. Ledbetter on the edge of the area. Here's Gaston Ramirez. Hamley with a fantastic challenge. There's Hernandez to Diamande. Now, is this going to end in a chance for us? Maloney down the right hand side. Great cross in. Hernandez, what a save from Victor Valdez. And that was another cracking chance to win the game. And we haven't taken it. I can't believe it. As the clock runs down, we have 1.5 minutes to go. I think it's going to be another 0-0 draw for the cameras. Maloney whips the corner in. It's headed away by Gaston Ramirez. Can we get one last chance into the box? Headed away. Here's Maguire. El Mohammadi now. Looking for the ball in the box, but Gibson cuts it out really well. And that's probably going to be it. Ledbetter surges forward. He's found Gaston. And that was good defending to block him off. And there we go. Full time. And it's a second consecutive 0-0 draw in an episode. So again, sorry for that. That wasn't good enough. Glad we kept the clean sheet. It was a very close game, as you'd expect. We're both a point better off and closer to getting out of the bottom 3. But that's a game, especially at home, that we really, really should have capitalised on and won. But, you know, it's early days. We can still get out of this rut. So we haven't won in 7 games in the league. It's not good enough, really. We need to get going, and we have another difficult run. Every run is going to be difficult in this. I feel we had a very kind start with Palace and Burnley, which we threw away, and then we had a tough run. And you know, games like Middlesbrough, Swansea, and Sunderland, you'd expect us to do well and try and get on, but we got like Watford and Tottenham and West Ham and Leicester and Man City to come yet. Tottenham and Liverpool, Chelsea as well. What a run we're on. But if we come back for the game against Leicester, I want to say, maybe a little bit further. No, we'll come back at Leicester, because obviously they were champions in real life in this season. So we'll come back and watch that game. Hopefully our form has improved. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see you in the next one.